Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. Welcome in, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by to view this beautiful reading, Coffee Cup and Cards for the sign of Aries. There were 3 signs who had the most views for my July energies updates, and those 3 signs are going to get a bonus Coffee Cup and Cards reading. Hopefully I'll get all 3 of those signs done today. Aries, you're the first. So we are going to look at the coffee cup and see what that has for you. We're going to get into some cards. Oracle, Tarot, Animal, and we will see where we go. All right, today is Sunday, July 6th, but my readings are timeless, so whenever you click on this, I'm confident there'll be a message in here for you. Oracle cards have already been picked, but we're going to start with the coffee cup. All right, let's see. Immediately, I see a whale's tail. So right in the bottom of the cup, whale's tail. I see it's like, well, Spirit's giving me, it's like a skull. It doesn't look exactly like a skull, but that's exactly what they said when I looked at it. That's right there. Skull. Skull, what can that mean? Well, it can be Scorpio because the death card is Scorpio, but skulls, crystal skulls are very important for connection, meditation. They're just a really amazing, cool thing. If you don't know what they are, you can look that up. Skull can, if it's a skull and crossbones, this doesn't have the crossbones. It can be a warning. So I don't know what skulls mean to you. Maybe you have a skull tattoo. Maybe there's something about skulls, Aries, that means something to you. So you can look at that. Now I see a big question mark, plain as day, right there. I know you can see that. Question mark. So question mark is something is uncertain. Something in your future is uncertain. There's something that you're not certain about. You have a question about that type of thing. Right near the question mark is a sailboat. Sailboat. So we have a sailboat. I mean, that could be going with the flow. That could be taking time away. Maybe you're just on the ocean and you have a sailboat. If so, then this is definitely your reading. Sailboat, sailing away, sailing away. Okay, oh my gosh. So the next thing they're pointing out to me is, you see this down here? It looks like somebody with legs, and there's a wheel on one foot, and they have all these things around them, juggling. It can look sort of like the Fool card when he's up and he's got his arms in the air and he's kind of got all the things around his head. In fact, that's kind of what they're giving me. So the Fool is a new journey, but it's a new journey saying, watch where you're going. Don't move too quickly. There's something new coming, but be careful. Watch your footing. Okay. Let's see. I see the face of a seal. Well, part of the body too. I don't know if you're going to be able to make it out. It's right there. The eyes, the little nose, little black nose, the little rounded head, and the body back here, kind of the fat body. Seal. Seals are also, like the sailboat being on the ocean, seals are also an ocean creature. They're quite sleek and beautiful and fast. So I don't know if seals have a meaning for you, a specific meaning for you. I don't think that I have a card that's a seal. I think I have a sea otter card. But seals are also really playful and joyful and happy. So just Spirit is just saying, remember to be joyful and happy, even in new beginnings, even when things seem chaotic, to find the joy in that. Now I see right here, there is a person here. It looks like he's walking with a box in his hand. So person walking with a box, that could mean so many things. It could mean you're moving, could be moving your office, moving your work, moving your home, but definitely a person walking with a box for sure. Let's see. Okay. Now, down here, we have what it looks like to me. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right here, it's like a circle of fish with 2 lobsters in the middle. I don't know. I mean, the lobsters look so much like lobsters, and the fish as well. So there's a circle of fish with two lobsters in the middle. What on earth? So fish can represent, like in Christianity, it represents feeding yourself. Remember, like give a person a fish or teach them to fish. There's that analogy. But in the middle are two lobsters. I just have no clue what the spiritual meaning of lobster is. Maybe you have ties to Maine, some of you that are watching. I'm in Maine. I ate lobster yesterday, but I'm not an Aries. So, I don't know. Now I see an image of two people kissing. They're holding hands and kissing right there. They're very connected. So there could be somebody that you are very, very connected to. Maybe that's just confirming that, but it also could mean some sort of new relationship, maybe that you're very connected with that person. All right, let's see what we had. We had the whale's tail, the question mark, the sailboat, the fool, juggling lots of things, new journey, new beginning. Just going back, the seal, just trying to see if I missed anything. Spirit, did I miss anything? The circle of fish with the lobsters inside. That's just so funny to me. The person walking with a box. Wow, lots of stuff in here. I see it's either a cat or a dog. It's hard to make out right there. There's the body, the head, and the tail. It sort of reminds me more of a cat because the tail is kind of in an S shape. I don't think that dogs typically have that. There's another fish in the bottom of the cup. Well, there's lots of messages regarding water, flow, ocean creatures. Lots of messages about that. You'll have to comment and let me know if there's some sort of meaning about the circle of fish with the two lobsters within, because that's very intriguing to me. All right, now let's see what the plate has. Here's your plate. Okay, I see another image of, well, actually, this looks like a T-Rex dinosaur right there. See it? T-Rex dinosaur. Wow. I have no clue what it means when you have a T-Rex dinosaur. Maybe some of you have kids that collect that. If that has meaning for you, great. If it doesn't, just leave it there. I've never had a T-Rex in any of my readings, so that's funny. Okay, let me see here. What else do we have, Spirit? What else do you want to show me for the lovely sign of Aries? Coiled snake. Coiled snake with its head up. It reminds me of, there's a flag that says, "Don't tread on me." It's kind of yellow with a snake. Don't tread on me. I think it has to do with people's rights or telling the government not to tread on me or something like that. You'll have to look it up. Don't tread on me. You'll see it because the flag has it's yellow. It's bright and it has a coiled snake. All right, let me see. I'm seeing another dinosaur. So what are you trying to say, Spirit? Get out of your old mentality. Get out of the outdated thoughts. Get out of the outdated. Wow, okay. So getting out of the outdated for you with those dinosaurs. Don't be a dinosaur. Don't. Wow. Okay. That's funny. I'm seeing what looks like a train. See, it goes all the way around, and there's like it's like an old-fashioned train because I'm seeing like the smoke puffs coming out of the engine. So trains are pretty fast moving, even if they're steam trains or coal trains or whatever those were. They're pretty fast moving. So some fast moving energy coming at you. Getting out of your dinosaurish mentality is what with the dinosaurs. Okay, let me see if the middle of the plate has anything. See a person on like a rope swing. Person is swinging. It could also be like an acrobatic hanging upside down. Swinging upside down means looking at something from a different perspective. That can tie right in with the dinosaurs that we got or that you got. Okay. Not seeing. Now I see. Okay, so there's a mask right here inside where I'm circling. Mask. It almost looks like a sugar skull. And that's your second skull. But sugar skulls represent the Day of the Dead, right? I can't think of what it's called in the Spanish, but don't wear a mask, right? Be yourself is kind of the message that Spirit is giving me for that. Wow, interesting. Going with the flow. Don't be a dinosaur. Okay, all right, now let's get your oracle messages. The enchanted map is the middle, that's number 42. My sister that doesn't talk to me, that used to be a number that would pop up all the time for her, and she is an Aries, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch this. She hasn't spoken to me for a year and a half. I don't know why. She won't tell me, so sometimes you have to let things go, as sad as that is. So number 42, wide open. I love it. So there's a butterfly at the top with lots of sparkles, beautiful sun rays coming in. She's standing at the top of like a mini mesa, like what they have in Arizona. You are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities, Aries. Wow. 42 is a 6, which is harmony, wide open. Be wide open to all of your possibilities, Aries. Everything that can come in for you, be open to it, okay? And then, for some reason, they wanted me to use the Earth Power Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. I don't use this a lot, but that's what they wanted me to use. I've never pulled this card before, I don't think. I don't remember it. Fushimi Inari Grand Shrine. I nourish myself and I am open and completely abundant. Well, same as wide open. So you're Aries, you're getting two messages about being open, being wide open. I am fertile in every way and I am joyful and happy. Now, didn't we have something in the coffee cup that was talking about being joyful and happy? I don't remember. Oh, the seal, right? Talking about being fun and playful and joyful. So you have a couple double messages there about being open, being wide open to abundance, to freedom, to your choices, and also being joyful and happy. And then you have this, I love this card. Love it. My backyard. Home is where I make it. I can find sanctuary every day. Yeah. In our homes. Look at the beautiful sun shining on the house, the sunflowers. It's the gorgeous flagstone path. Yeah, we can find joy and happiness in our own homes. That's beautiful. Okay, Aries, we're going to use the Journey to Oz and Wonderland. It was just 1313 on the clock. If any of you like the numbers like I do, and that would also be a 4-4. Stability, stagnation. What are you doing? Where are you? Where are you going? Where are you putting down roots, Aries? Okay, let's see what the beautiful Oz and Wonderland deck has. Let's see. What is the message? Yeah, I wish I knew why she doesn't talk to me, but I asked her a few times and then she just didn't respond, so I had to let it go. I still send her a Christmas card and a birthday card, and in hopes that someday she'll either tell me what's wrong, or what I did, or I mean, it's really, really hard when somebody does that to you, just cuts you out of their life, and you don't even have any idea why. We are two very different people. We're both fire signs. I'm a Sag, she's an Aries. But I don't know. We were very different growing up. We don't have anything in common, really, except our parents. And I have a son and she has two sons. But we're family still. I mean, so I don't know. I don't like thinking about it. It really gets to me every time. I let it in and start thinking and wondering. I've lost so many nights of sleep just going over everything in my mind, trying to figure out what I did or said or didn't do or didn't say, or I just, I don't know. Okay. The sad thing is we have another sister that talks to both of us, so she's not letting herself get in the middle. She's a Capricorn and she's like, "No, I'm not being this is between you guys and just." But we haven't been able to have any family get-togethers for, we haven't done it for years. Okay. Sorry, I just went on about that. So one of these cards came out face down. Usually when a card comes out face down, my guides will say this is a less prominent message than the rest. So I think what I'm going to do is put it, save it for last, okay? Because that's the least prominent message. First is the Ace of Cups. This is seeing things in a different perspective. Drink me. This is from Alice in Wonderland. So the Ace of Cups, typically in the tarot deck that I normally use, it shows all the phases of the moon. It shows water. It is a water sign. Cups are water signs, but all the phases of the moon, and with a big eye. So it's saying you need to see something differently, and that kind of makes sense with what we got up here, right? Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. I don't like how they drew this card. I don't like the depiction, but this is the Duchess, and she kind of has like a piggish look, and then she's holding a baby pig. The Queen of Pentacles, though, is somebody who has created much abundance, wealth, and beauty around her. But sometimes when we create everything outwardly, it's really our inner self that needs the work, right? That's kind of what I'm hearing. Three of Pentacles is next. This is creation and collaboration. You see those three pentacles there. These guys are trying to figure out how to get Dorothy out of the tower. Yeah, threes are creation and collaboration, and this is pentacles are how you earn your living, how you pay your bills, kind of your material physical world. And we'll go over these again once we get them out. The Fool. So you had the Fool in your coffee cup. Here you have the Fool. This is a new beginning. See how Alice is standing there kind of dancing. She's got the rabbit here and all these things around her. There's like a hot air balloon with a boat attached to it in the background. It is a beautiful card. New beginning. So Aries, some of you must be about to embark on a new beginning because that's your second message of that. Then you have the Emperor. This is you. This is your card. So Aries, this is definitely freaking your reading, okay? The Emperor, the Wizard of Oz. So the Emperor has a meaning, but I'm going with my gut and my guides and saying they're trying to tell you this is your message. Whoever clicked on this, when your card comes out in the reading, it's like notifying you. Yep, this is your message. Then you have Justice. Wow. Justice is the Libra card, and this is weighing things out. You see he's holding, it's like a globe that he's holding, and there are 4 different things that he's weighing, all in different positions. See that? He also has one sword, truth, right? Truth and justice. There are dragons in this card. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. I love it. Of course, I love dragons anyway. So, the King of Hearts, justice. I can't get the word to show up. There it is. Justice. Libra, balancing things out, weighing up your options, doing the right thing, checking to see where things are going. It could mean that some justice will be coming to you, or you will be doling out justice. That's what Spirit is kind of giving me for a secondary message there. But typically justice is a truth card. It's truth coming out to balance the scales. Truth coming out to balance the scales. All right, let's see what the animal oracle is for you guys. And then we'll go back over everything and just see how it ties together. What's the animal that my Aries need right now, please? What's the animal that my Aries... Wow, that flew out. Lion. Lion, 29, which is an 11. Be a courageous leader and lead with pride. Be a courageous leader and lead with pride. Be proud of your people. Be proud of your tribe. Be proud of your soul group. But be a good leader with integrity, right? Be a good leader with integrity. Lead with integrity, they're saying. All right, let's go back. Okay, so in your coffee cup, we went over that a couple times. The Fool did come out in that cup, and the Fool came out here. So, that's something to pay attention to. And then you have wide open. Be wide open to what's there, right? Be wide open to the possibilities, the choices that you have to make. And then we had Fushimi Inari, the Grand Shrine. I nourish myself and I am open and completely abundant, right? Abundance is also shown in the Queen of Pentacles. Remember, we talked about that. She is abundance. My backyard. Enjoying your backyard and remembering that home is where you make it. No matter where you are, home is where you make it. You have that Ace of Cups, new beginning, the Fool, new beginning. You basically have 3 cards that are pointing to a new beginning. The cup and 2 cards, I should say. And then that 3 of Pentacles, creating, collaborating. Who are you doing that with? Your card, the Emperor, and then that Justice card and the Lion. Beautiful reading, Aries. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed doing it for you. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.